On Tuesday, Galatasaray goes to France to resume their quest for Champions League glory. Will they succeed? We're going to talk about it now on the Galatasaray Show. Welcome back to the Galatasaray Show. I'm Brad. This is Serkan. How's it going, Serkan?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing great. Tell me, what do you know about AS Monaco?
It's a team that plays in France.
I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure where they even were before we drew with them in the Champions League. I'm not going to lie. I thought Monaco was like its own little place where the rich go to play. Then I found out they were in France.
I only watched a few games. So I watched the last game that they played. I watched the first 10 and the last 20 minutes that they played. And I also watched the game that they played with the team in, what was that team that played in the Champions League? Right
Yeah,
before.
it's a team I'd never heard of.
Yes, so I'm trying to remember the name. I only watched the extended highlights. So that's the only thing that I know about Monaco.
So, fun fact, they're the team that took a chance on signing Paul Pogba. He finally got some minutes, I think, last week. So the once great Paul Pogba's on their team, but I'm not sure what kind of threat he is right now, because I'm not sure what his match fitness is, because he hasn't played. So Monaco are a hard team to peg down, from what I figured out. So they did great in France last year, but this year they're in 7th place.
And I think they've been pretty inconsistent, right?
They have. If you look at their goals for and against in the league, they're giving up just as many as they're scoring. So their defense is suspect. In the Champions League, they have a minus goal differential. They're kind of like us in one aspect. Their first game, they got blown out, like 4-1 or 4-0. Then after that, they won a game and they've drawn all the rest of them. And so we have 9 points and they have 6. And so when I looked online, like one website favors us, one website favors them. Another website said favor a draw. So I don't think even the handicappers know. One, because they've been so consistent. And then us, right? How do you figure out a team that beats Liverpool, destroys Ajax and Bodo Glimt, and then turns around and loses to Union Saint-Gilloise?
It smells like a tie.
Well, I mean, we know, right? Even when I watched shows of people that you think would understand the situation we were in with injuries and suspensions, you'd hear the phrase, they're missing a couple of players. We weren't missing a couple of players against Union Saint-Gilloise. We're missing like the whole friggin' team.
We were missing like 9 players.
Yes.
And if you include Kazımcan, that will be 10.
Yes. That's what I mean. People that you would think would understand our team use the term a couple of players and more than one person. Or they'd mention 1 or 2 names that we were missing. Like, they don't realize we're missing both our left and right back, right? We're missing one of our central playmaking defenders. Our striker, one of the best in the world, is out. Our winger, which most teams in England want to transfer, is out, right?
Yeah.
That's going to make a difference. And we talked about it. If the team today, this team today, had played against Union Saint-Gilloise, we would not have lost that game.
We will not.
No. And so that's what we know.
All we needed was a right back for that game. If we had a right back, then that would have been a different game.
I agree. So here's what you and I know, everyone watching this show knows that all these pundits don't know. One, they don't know the heart of Galatasaray, which we've talked about. They don't know that Osimhen was injured. He was out. The one that we saw against Samson, 2 goals, that athletic bicycle kick. And did you notice how well he was defending? So he's back. Yunus came in and was actually dynamic and effective. So if you think about the amount of minutes Yunus played, he's going to be even better in 4 days. And so even if he doesn't start, we're finally going to have an effective attacking option off the bench. What do you think? What do you think?
I think he's going to start on the bench. Yunus is going to start on the bench again.
Mm-hmm.
And he may come in for Sallai in the second half, depending on how the game goes. But we definitely stand a better chance with this squad. At least we get our players back like Osimhen. Lemina is a question mark because we don't know what happened to him. He was subbed out in the first half. So we'll see how that game goes.
Well, Lamina, what I've heard is a amalgamate. It's not one thing. It's like an amalgamation of things, right? This, that, and the other. And so
People say it's psychological.
he's just kind of beat up, right? And so I think they took him off more as a precaution than anything else, just to save him some minutes because you see what a difference he makes.
Hopefully that's the case. We
Then
really need him for the next game.
yeah, we do. And then Aaron is still going to be out this game. I finally found out he'll be back on December the 28th.
It's too late.
Yeah, he's going to miss all the rest of the first half fixtures because the winter break starts December 30th. But that does mean he'll be back for the Atletico and the Man City game, which is great for depth because, again, Jakobs is still out. So Jakobs and Singo will both miss this game.
And we cannot play Kazımcan because he's not registered for the Champions League.
That is correct. That's why it's great we have Sallai coming back.
Yeah.
All right, so knowing all that you know, what do you think?
It's a tie. It will be a tie.
I think we'll get the win. I think we have more quality.
That will be awesome if you get a win from Monaco.
Well, again, if this was the last year's team that was like in second place, great. Right now, this team's in 7th place, and they've drawn more than anything else. But we're going to bring in a healthy Osimhen. Yunus is going to be there. Sane's playing great right now. We'll have a good defensive line. And so I just believe we're going to have enough quality and like we said, the fact we can bring someone like Yunus off the bench if we need more offense, which we haven't been able to do.
And this time we're going to have Yunus, Serkan, Kaan Ayhan on the bench.
That is
I
correct.
mean, not that they add value to the team, but it's good to have some backups on the bench.
Oh, absolutely. Berkan can come in and play. Khan can come in and not just come in and play, but he's a calming force on the field as well, the way he is.
Yeah.
He can help organize the team and keep them steady. So that you miss that leadership, not just the skills that he brings. Now, if he can come in and put in a free kick like he did last year in the league, that'd be great. I still like watching that thing.
Yeah, it was a great long distance shot.
But yeah, if we can get this one, this will give us 12 points, and that would for sure make it where we would qualify in the top 24. They say that 10 points gives you an over like 97% chance to do it, right? So 12 points will be a slam dunk. Then we're kind of playing with house money. We know we qualify, right? Then it all depends on what you want to do against Atletico and Man City. Do you want to go for the top 8? Or do you want to hold your players back, maybe go for the top 12 so you host that game?
All we need is 1 point for the first 24.
Mm-hmm.
But for the first 8, we got to get more than 1 point.
Well, not even the top 8. I'm kind of shooting for the top 12 right now. Because if you
Well,
move
I think top 16, so
16, yeah.
16, not 12, 16.
Yeah, if you're 16, yeah, good job. If you're there, you're the host team. I don't want to go to one of these Nordic countries where it snows and someone might have AstroTurf for that crap. I want to be in Rams Park.
Yeah.
That's where I want to be. I want to have the 58,000 Bos Kotukyok people screaming. That's what we want. And I know that's what all of our viewers want too. So yeah, we need these 3 points. We don't need to draw. We've already stubbed our toe against Frankfurt. That should have been a point. And then we dropped 3 against Union, which was tragic. But considering our lineup, we can make up for losing those points by getting points back on Tuesday. Then I will be right in Sarkamizaland. So what do you guys think? Do you think we will be able to go to Monaco and get a point? From what I understand, Monaco doesn't have the most intimidating home field there is. So that shouldn't be a big issue. But yeah, I think we'll get the win. I think we'll scrape out a 2-1, maybe a 3-1 victory. I think so. Serkan says draw.
It's a draw.
But he said he's going to lose to Fenerbahce too, so who believes him? And you said you're going to be more positive.
I like to be wrong. I'm being positive. I'm saying a draw. I'm saying a tie. So I'm actually, this is me being positive.
That's not good. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for listening. If you liked the episode, give it a thumbs up if you can. If you're enjoying all this content, give us a follow. We'll try not to disappoint. Tamam kardeşim. Hadi. In Buke. Jim Bone.
Görüşürüz.